Hey Scorpio, it's Tyler from Tyler's Tarot. And I'm here to do your reading. Cause hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house. And I'm here to do your reading today. Scorpio, hey. What's going on, Scorpio in love? What is the energy surrounding Scorpio in love? Hello, I had to redo y'all's. I don't know why YouTube deleted it. I didn't delete it. I think there was like a glitch going on yesterday. So that's why your reading did not appear in the hello, how you doing? What's going on with Scorpio in love? What is the energy surrounding Scorpio in love? I feel a need to stop right there. So coming into the current moment, the Knight of Swords, there's somebody that you're wanting to speak to. Like I feel like there's somebody that you're wanting to rush toward or speak to. All right, somebody's an Aquarius or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be any sign for that matter, all right? Somebody's an Aries or a Taurus. I feel like some of you are, okay, Scorpio, here's what I'm getting. The best case scenario is the Strength card. Somebody's a Leo. I feel like there's somebody that you want to speak to, but you may be holding yourself back from speaking to them, all right, is what it's telling me. You may be holding yourself back. I feel like this is someone that you definitely may have had issues getting anywhere with in the past. It's kind of like you're trying to remain, which is so funny because it's kind of giving me a similar theme as to yesterday. It's like you're kind of detaching yourself. I do see you two communicating, all right, eventually, all right, or having some type of breakthrough in communication. And I think on some level, this person as well keeps faith that there's going to be some type of communication between you two or whatnot. Like I don't even feel like they're doing the best of action right now. It's kind of like they're just hanging around, not taking much action. But I think you want to speak to them, or you want to like rush toward them and speak, all right? But you may also be holding yourself back, because the best case scenario is some of you want to speak to this person, rush toward them, or just like, but in the end you may decide to hold yourself back. But I don't care, because I still see some type of breakthrough in communication. So it's like, even if you hold yourself back, I'm not sure if it's like you initiate or them, all right? And I think on some level they want some type of exchange with you as well. But it's like, I think they're keeping faith that this situation could go somewhere. So there's somebody that's like keeping hope, keeping faith that things could go somewhere between you two, all right? So I feel like you want to speak to them. They also may want to speak to you. But I feel like at this moment, you're both not budging is what I'm getting, is what it's telling me. So it may not make sense to a lot of you. I'm just telling you the energies I'm getting. Why is the Knight of Swords here for? The Ten of Pentacles. There's somebody that you're wanting to rush towards, and you're wanting like some type of commitment or some type of, I feel like you want to build with this person, is what I'm getting. But it's all happening due to the Seven of Swords reverse. So let me just point this out. I feel like in the past there was a lot of deception, all right? So I don't know on whose behalf the deception was coming from, but it's saying that you may have broke free from this person, they may have broke free from you. And there's some type of deception. And I'm also getting that someone may feel guilty as well. I'm not sure what side that's coming from. Like I don't get any type of, I get a lot of vice versa energy in your spread this month, all right? So it's like, you may want to rush toward them. So, okay, here's the thing. This is so weird. If it's not making sense, I apologize. Okay. So it's like there may be somebody you want to rush toward, that you want to be with, that you want to commit to, or that you want something strong and stable with this person. And I think at the same time, they keep faith that things could go somewhere with you, and they do want some type of exchange with you. But it's like in the end, you may decide to hold yourself back from rushing toward them or communicating with them and trying to ignore the situation. But I don't care, because I still feel like in the end, you two would communicate toward July, like late June, probably going into July. So I don't care how much you hold yourself back. I still see you two communicating or having some type of breakthrough. There's going to be some type of communication between you two, all right, is what it's telling me. So be aware of that. It also may be that somebody may be holding themselves back and trying to ignore you, or vice versa. You're just trying to ignore the situation. But it's like it's hard for you to do so because you want to rush toward them. And like, I think you want to be with this person. Or this is somebody you'd like to build something with. All right, Aquarius, Pisces. All right, is what it's telling me. So, some of you Aries or Taurus, what happened in the past between these two? What happened in the past? Two of Wands. There was a lot of indecision in the past between you two. So like there was a lot of indecision. Someone wasn't making a decision, or it was just like really stuck at a standstill. All right, that's what I'm getting. And I think on some level you feel like the situation is not going anywhere, or you feel like things are failing between you two. But at the same time, I still feel like you want to make it happen. And I think on some, like it's like you see yourself as the 6 of Wands reverse and the Magician card. So you feel like things are failing or not going anywhere between you two. But I think on some level, you still want to make this happen. But so I don't know if you're going to rush toward them or if you're going to, there's going to be, I feel like communication is going to happen, but you may be at the current moment, you may be holding yourself back or you may be trying to ignore the situation. That also be how they're doing. But I feel like on some level, they keep faith that things could work out between you two. All right, is what it's telling me. Yeah, look at this. They're really in their head. This person's like keeping hopes that things could go somewhere between you two or that things will get better. Whoever you're dealing with is the Star card, 9 of Swords, and the Hangman. It's like, that's what it's telling me. It's like, I think they're in their head about you. They're hoping, I think they're hoping that you communicate with them or that you come forward or vice versa. Could go either way. There's a lot of energy here. What the f is going on? All right. And that's what I'm getting. Why the 2 of Swords and the Strength card? Yeah, I just feel like this is a situation you're still putting time into, but you're trying to ignore the situation and sweep it under the rug and hold yourself back, but it still bothers you. Not really bothers you. I mean, yeah, it may bother you, but it's still going to be in your energy for the rest of the month. And I'm eventually seeing a breakthrough in communication between you two. Yeah, eventually you would. And it may get better between you two, all right, is what it's telling me. That's what I'm getting in this reading. It's not a bad reading this month. It also could be that they're holding themselves back or you are. You're holding yourself back from them. So let's see how they see you versus how you see them, all right? All right, so how does this person view Scorpio? Thank you, Hubba Bubba, for the $2. Appreciate that. How does this person see Scorpio? They see you as a strength reversed. So they may be feeling like you're giving up on them or that you're just throwing your hands up at this point. So you may be given this impression that you see them as the Ace of Swords. So you see them as someone you want to communicate with. You want to communicate with them. They're seeing you as they feel like you're letting them go. This person feels like you're like giving up or that you're not putting up any effort and letting them go. Okay. You see them as the Ace of Swords upright and the Devil reversed. So it's like I feel like you want a breakthrough or you want communication from this person. There's going to be communication with what it keeps talking about. All right. I feel like this person feels like you're not giving to this anymore and letting go and like throwing your hands up. That's what they feel like. They feel like you're just like putting the situation to rest. They feel like you're letting it go. So maybe that's the impression you're giving to this person. Thanks for the 10, Hubba Bubba. I think you don't have much. I think this person still has emotion for you, though. I think they'd like a new start, but they feel like you're letting go and not putting up any effort anymore. All right, is what it's telling me. And I think on some level they want. It's like you don't keep faith. You don't have any faith that this could go anywhere. But I think you want some type of communication or breakthrough. All right, is what it keeps talking about. Some of you, this person feels like they know the truth about you, or vice versa. Somebody feels like the truth is known, but yet they're still hanging in there even though they know the truth. All right, that's just vice versa energy. Let's see who's coming towards you. All right. Sorry, y'all, I'm not as animated. My coffee ain't kicked in yet, but this is a very straightforward story. It's actually a very different story than what I usually get for the generals. So this reading kept talking about. I'll just do a little summary, basically. All right, or synopsis, I guess you could say. I kind of get the feeling that there's somebody that you're wanting to go toward, or you're wanting to pursue, or you're wanting to communicate with, but you're trying to hold yourself back. You're trying to sweep the situation under the rug. But I think on some level, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, it's like you want, you'd like to build something with this person. You'd like to have something a little bit better. And I think on some level, they keep faith that you two could possibly get better, or the situation would get better between you two. So I think it's actually a mutual feeling. I think you both want to speak to one another. I think you both want to have this breakthrough. I think you both want this to improve. And I don't care who's holding themselves back. It's telling me that eventually you two would speak. So yeah, it's just a temporary holding back. It eventually will be a breakthrough. All right. Who's coming towards Scorpio? Who's coming towards Scorpio? All right. Who's coming towards Scorpio? Who's this person coming towards Scorpio? Give me 2 cards. This sounds like a personal read. Well, thank you, Moon Glow, for the feedback. The Fool. Somebody it's an Aries or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're coming towards you slowly but surely. I told you. Right now, there's no communication happening. There's a lack thereof. There could be blocks in communication or like a lack thereof. I think this person's coming towards you slowly but surely. They want to take their time. Like they're coming towards you. Eventually, they'll come towards you, or they're taking their time. I think somebody either knows you're deceptive or you know of deception surrounding someone. All right. Like either you know. Okay, let me put this way. This is the way it's coming out. I got to do it vice versa because I don't want to do the blame game. All right. Either you know somebody's an in and out player, or they know you're an in and out player. I asked what the moon reverse is about. It's the Knight of Wands. So somebody knows that somebody's a playboy, playgirl type, whether that's you or them. But I think there's still intentions for somebody. I think this person's still coming towards you, though. That's what's so strange. All right. Fire sign. I see communication eventually. It's just like I feel like this situation would run the potential. This is my only warning. It's my only really bad thing I have about this reading. I just kind of feel like this may run the potential to be an on and off thing, an in and out thing. All right, because someone's just not that serious yet. But other than that, that's what I'm getting. Whether that's you, cross watcher, or the Scorpio. All right. Okay. Okay. Here we go. All the way from Aries to Pisces, please. Thanks for the $14.99, Miss Lovette. Hope y'all liked y'all's reading. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. I try my best to make the stories as general as possible. All right. I feel like you both feel the same way. It's like here's my problem with this story here. It's like, I think there's genuine interest you both have, genuine emotions, genuine love, whatever the case may be. But the thing is, I just feel like somebody may have showed player-like tendencies or has player-like tendencies, and that is known. Like there is no hidden thing here. It's like somebody knows somebody's a in and out playboy, playgirl type, whether that be you, Scorpio, or them. The truth is known. And that's what it's telling me. I think that's the only kink in this whole thing is that somebody knows or will find out that somebody's just an in and out player type. All right. Or that's just how they are. And that's how they'll, you know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Okay. All the way from Aries to Pisces, please. All the way from Aries to Pisces, what can they expect? Well, I wish my coffee would have kicked in before I got on here, right? Thank you, Deborah. Thank you so much. They had a very specific story this month. If you're dealing with an Aries, right now they're not offering themselves to you or being emotional because they're kind of focused on themselves right now. It could be their career or they're focused on their job, their work. All right, and they're just not focused on you as much right now. They're not really offering themselves right now. If you're dealing with a Taurus, I think a part of them wants to make this happen, but another part of them wants to kind of break free. So they're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's what you're going to feel with that Taurus. So it's like, it's kind of like they kind of still interested in wanting to make this happen, but another part of them wants to break free. All right. So it's like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. If you're dealing with a Gemini, unfortunately, I'm seeing that come to an end, and I feel like they're going to, they're kind of throwing their hands up. All right, is what it's telling me. Some of you are going to speak to a Gemini. There's going to be some communication between you and a Gemini as well. We're dealing with a Cancer. Of course, this Cancer does want to partner up with you. All right, they want to cooperate with you. They want to be able to work together on some level. But it's like a part of them is like kind of closed off or acting detached. All right, with this Queen of Swords reversed. Kind of feel like it's like they're interested and trying to move forward. But it's like they're acting cold, attached, or like they don't care, but they do. All right, that's what I'm getting. All right. What about the Leo? We're doing a Leo right now. They're being very emotionally unavailable, but they will come back around to you. So if there's been a break or a period of silence or no communication, that will eventually stop and they'll come back around, or vice versa. You'll come back around to them. I just feel like there's a lot of emotional unavailability there, and that would be an issue in the long haul. All right, whether that's you or them. We're done with a Virgo. Yeah, they're going to eventually offer you emotion. I think there's a Virgo that likes you, but they don't express it. That may be stalking you or keeping an eye on you or like asking people about you or wondering about you. But eventually they would come forward and speak. Or I feel like there's somebody that there's a Virgo that's obsessed with you, or like I think they want to communicate with you or speak emotionally to you, but they just kind of take a more stalkerific approach, or they just kind of like sit back and watch. Okay, for who that is. If you're doing a Libra, it's kind of like you're backing down. It's like, sorry, not you're backing down. If you're doing a Libra, they're not putting up any fight anymore, and I'm seeing them trying to release themselves from you. They were addicted to you at one point, but they're trying to get out of this. All right. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, there will be a new start. Some of you are going to meet a new Scorpio. I'm seeing a new Scorpio come into your life. It's going to move forward with. I'm also seeing you meet a long-distance Scorpio. Also, if you're dealing with a Scorpio already, there's going to be a new start, and things will move forward very fast between you two. All right. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this situation is coming to a close, or it will come to a close. There will be closure, or just coming to a close. And I'm kind of seeing them remain detached with that King of Swords reverse. Not a lot of emotion coming from them. Okay, I got many stories. Let's see. All right, so there is a Capricorn that may want to commit to you and communicate with you and commit. I feel like there's going to be a commitment or a possible commitment between you and a Capricorn. There's going to be more communication or more upfrontness, I guess you could say, or more vulnerability. But I'm seeing a potential commitment there and communication between you two. I also got a little storyline here for like a little small portion of you. It's not a big portion. That between you and a Capricorn, someone could be secretly involved, married. That's just like a little small storyline. That's not for everybody, but the general story is basically that there may be a commitment between you and a Capricorn. All right, there needs to be more communication and more. Somebody's gonna meet a Capricorn as well. All right. If you're doing an Aquarius, I think they still love you. I think there was some type of betrayal or ending between you two, or there was some type of strife or ending. But I think they still have a genuine connection with you. All right, I do feel like that. You're doing a Pisces. I think they're done with the conflict of this situation. There was a lot of instability between you two, or it just wasn't getting to a point of stability. And I feel like they're just done with the conflict, or they feel like the situation is full of conflict and they're just wanting to walk away at this point. 8 of Cups, 4 of Wands reversed, 5 of Wands reversed. For some of you, there's a potential for you two to clear the air at some point, but I think right now they're focused on walking away or whatnot. All right, is what it's telling me. So that's the reading for Scorpio, and I'm sorry that I kind of rushed through it, but there was not many storylines I was getting out of your reading, Scorpio. I had to give you what I was getting. I wasn't getting a big, huge soap opera or Days of Our Lives storyline. It just seemed very bland today. So apparently it had a message that either you wanted to rush toward someone or they wanted to rush toward you. I think there's mutual. I'm going to actually call this reading you both feel the same way. Because I honestly feel like you both feel the same way. I think the only little fuck up in this whole entire situation is that somebody is just too much of a playboy or playgirl. They can't sit their fucking ass down somewhere, all right? That's what I was getting, all right? So I don't know if that's you. I don't know if that's them. You'll know how it applies in your life if it does apply, all right? So, all right. So with that being said, y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you all for the super chats. Be sure to press the like button, and thanks to the ones that already have. Thank you so much.